In this video, we're going to be talking about what is the best ways to get the most XP out of training grounds. And we're going to get to it right now. All right, guys. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be spending 5 minutes each zone. So we're going to start off, where are we going to start off here? We're going to start in green. We're at 46.24%. We're going to put them on auto, unless you guys really plan on being here manually. The way I did it was I put it on auto, but then I also kept an eye on them. So right now we are in the green zone. So the guys here are about level 100. Now the first thing, what I like to do is I like to go in here and look invite everybody that is around me. And not everybody's going to automatically join. Let's see, at least we got one. That's at least another person. I mean, if it's like DZ, if you're in alliance, as long as both of you guys get a hit in, you guys both get credit. So it makes sense to, you know, team up. As you can see, now we're really going through these guys. We got Swanky joining the party. Now we got 3 people in here and we're both just I just kind of have it on auto and I'm looking at everything. See, because the main thing about this, we have 3 hours here. Either you put him on auto, you just let him do what he's got to do. If that is the case, you want to look into your power level. Like for me, I'm 105, right? But my power level is 563. Would it make sense if I go to the blue area and I can't defeat them quickly enough? Then it would make more sense for me to be in the green zone, because in the green zone, I'm able to defeat them fast enough. And in that time frame, I'm getting more experience. So you got to think about that. Now, when other people are telling you to go in a certain area, pay attention to what power level are they in. Are they playing solo? How long do they do it? Are they in a group? What's, you know, just look at their gear. And if you're around that same area that they're in, that power level, that skill level, then you definitely can benefit from their information. What I'm trying to explain here is that you want to make sure that you are at the area that is best for your build. Based on my power level, you'd think that I'll be good in the blue, but we're starting off green. He's doing pretty good in green. I think we started off at 45, right? So we're over like right now 5%, about 6 or 7 by the time it's done. And this is so far just me and auto. Another tip is that you want to make sure that your targeting priority is set to nearby enemy. If you have this set to frontal enemy, it's only going to target people in front of him. So if the person in front of him is far and there's literally a guy behind you, it will target the guy in front of you instead of the guy that's literally right behind you. And you just want him to just be able to start attacking somebody quickly. Make sure that it's set to nearby enemy. So we probably got like 7% out of here. Let's move into the blue zone. So the blue zone is actually where I found to be the most experience gained for me when I was doing magic. And I went all the way back to this wall right here, because you get 2 elites that are spawning right next to each other. So we're going to leave the group and then try to join somebody over here. Now we're in another party. So we started at what, like 52%. We'll see how much we get to after our 5 minutes over. Don't worry, I got more tickets to extend the time. So I am right now at power level 568. So if you're not killing them fast enough, make sure you switch to a channel. If you might be in a channel that's empty, they might put you off like at channel 3. Switch to channel 1 and try to group up with somebody, just like what I'm doing right now. I'm grouping up. This right here is best for if you are not that powerful and it takes you some time, then definitely go into a channel that has people in that area that you're trying to farm XP, and then start sending invites, and hopefully that at least 1 or 2 will come in. For me, this is 2 excited to join. Now you could do this in manual. I didn't do this in manual because it was just boring. I like to go all the way back here because these 2 elites spawn, and I'm just kind of letting him do what he has to do. Go with the flow. So we started off like at what, 52%? If we get to 62, it would be 5% increase, and it doesn't look like we might even get there. So it kind of seems like level 100 was, for the power level that I was in, was giving me the most, but I could be wrong. We got 30 seconds left. Actually, you know what? We started off at 52 and then we ended up at 59. So actually that's 7%, which is about what, the same. We'll break it down at the end of the video. I'll watch that clip and then we'll correct it. Also, the skill set has a lot to do. So you could change the skill set to a skill set that has more AoE attacks. Might be you know, this could be a bad skill set to use, but we're going to use the same skill set on each region. See where it goes. So we started at 59 and we're going to be going until we hit 15 minutes left. We've been getting like 7% at the other two spots, the green zone and the blue zone. So these are certainly currently the rewards that we have. We've been getting snowflower tokens. That's the other thing I'm gonna be testing. Which one's giving me the most snowflower tokens? How much snowflower tokens are we getting in each section? But it looks like we almost, yeah, we pretty much, yeah, right at 66. 69. I'm not gonna forget that. This is the green zone I'm in right here. We're getting a lot of so if you are trying to get snowflower tokens, come down to the green zone, I guess, because it seems like I'm getting faster, honestly. But when it comes to XP, snowflower tokens, so you can technically come in here, focus your attention on just not the elites, but just on the ones you can quickly eliminate and just tally up snowflower tokens. All right, so like 72. What did we ended up getting? 134. So 134 minus 69 equals 65. So we ended up getting more on that level 100. It looked like we were getting more snowflower tokens in level 100. It looks like we got 69 from the red zone, which is the 110. Or I mean, yeah, I believe it's the 110. So we'll go all the way down to until there's just 4 minutes remaining. And I'm honestly just testing it in auto because I want to know where is the spot where you can just take your guy, leave him there on auto. You know that you're going to get the most snowflower tokens and a good amount of XP, because it looks like everywhere I went, I was getting about 7% experience on auto. Okay, auto. Now I'm not going to team up with a group and see if I can get around the 7% experience. And if I can do it without teaming up, then I don't need to team up. Then I'm not even gonna use my ult, because when we leave this as a AFK on AFK mode, you know, you don't use your ultimate. So we were at 70. We started at 72. All right, so we've passed 5% and we still have about a minute and a half left. Since I didn't start it right at 10 minutes, I started it like at 9 something. We're gonna go down all the way to where it says 4 minutes. So when I first started the video, I was from my experience with Magic, it seemed like the blue zone was where I got the most XP, because through my last as Magic, when I was those last level 109 to 100, I was in the blue zone because I figured that was the best area. But right now I'm actually putting it to the test, seeing what it does. I'm surprised to see that I'm not even in a party and I'm still getting the same amount of experience, about 7% average throughout all three. Now the difference is you get better drops. So by the time we're done, we'll know which ones will give us the most XP in AFK, which one will give us the most snowflakes. So we're about, let's just say, yeah, 80%. So we got around 80 to 90 snowflower tokens in the blue zone. And not only that, but we got the most experience in the blue zone. So in my opinion, the blue zone is the sweet spot, especially, I guess, if you are way higher power. I would say like 700 and above, then the red zone would make more sense, because then you'll be able to really start taking them out faster. Also, your skill set, I just went with whatever skill set I had. But if you can also tweak this to the point where every skill is fast and it has a lot of AoE attacks on there with whatever hero you're using, you don't really need to go into party, as long as, I mean, there has been other people around. So I don't believe you need to actually be in a party. It won't make a difference. That would explain why people have been rejecting my invitations, because they don't really need it. The reason why we get the most out of the blue zone is because it's a small area. If you think about it, look, you got an elite, and then you got all these wolves, and you don't really have to go far. It's a small little area. You see that? So the blue zone seems like that's the sweet spot. We have my power level is 568. So he's not that strong, and he's doing, you know, look, when he's by himself, look, it still takes him some time to destroy this wolf. So as long as I believe that you have to be, you know, of course, be with when there's other people around, you get the same experience. Like if there was nobody around, then yeah, you definitely want to make sure that your power level is high. Yeah, but this area right here gave me the most snowflakes tokens. 80 to 90 snowflake tokens compared to what, 69 in the red, and then what was it, 60 in the blue on the green, but 90 in the blue. That is crazy. And if you want to play manual, you can really just kind of stay in this area and then just kind of farm the elites, the two elites that pop up right here, right next to each other. All right, so it looks like after testing all 3 different zones, we tested it in a group, we tested them solo, 5 minutes each. Which one gave us the most XP, which one gave us the most snowflower tokens for the event, and it came down to blue zone, the middle zone, the 105 zone was the best one to go for. And the way I did it was I AFK. This is AFK. Obviously, I'm pretty sure if you do manual, you will get better results. Also, your power level plays a big part. If you are around, I was at 560 something power level. If I was higher than that, like above 700, then it would probably make more sense to try level the red zone, because I would probably be able to kill them more faster. If there was if it was just flooded with a lot of people, you know, go up there and start attacking, and then play it manual and try to take out those 2 elite snipers that spawn on that rock that CJ talked about in his video. So for me though, coming in here in 3 hours manually doing this is going to be a pain in the ass. I kind of wanted to make a video where it's just me autoing what's the best spot to drop your guy in, especially during this event, and that is in the blue zone. Especially if you are in this, honestly, no matter what power level, I would still drop him in the blue zone, just because it's a small little area. It's a small area. You can do really a lot of damage there. So even regardless, if you kill them quick, if you're way overpowered, then it's still probably a good spot. Now, the only reason you would go up to the red zone was to like manually do it. And if you're powerful enough, that would make more sense to do it in the red zone. And you're not really trying to get maybe the snowflower tokens would be higher. It should be if you're eliminating them faster. But if you want to do it on auto, this is the spot. I'm actually glad I did this test, because I just wanted to know, like, you know, I've gotten messages from you guys, and even though I've guided people to like CJ's videos, I think he did a great job explaining the training grounds in his video. I still got messages saying, well, what's my thoughts and my experience? So I'm glad that I actually finally sat down and did a couple tests on here, and there you guys have it, man. Definitely, especially for AFK farm, we have 3 hours. Just drop your guy in the blue zone, and you'll get a good amount of XP, and you'll get a good amount of snowflake tokens. If you guys are still around during this part of the video, I just want to let you guys know that our channel now has memberships, which comes with perks and all kinds of stuff, and where it's building now, but you get like an icon next to your name, you get access to different emojis, and you stick out in the crowd, and it means that you support what I'm doing. Regardless, either way, you join or you don't, I'm very thankful for everybody that took the time to subscribe, to watch my videos. And don't forget, join the Discord, because the Discord is a lot of helpful information, a lot of people in there that are helping each other out, and it's always good times in there. So I hope to guys see you in the Discord.